Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another reaction video, The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 4. Me and Mark are back here for another reaction review. Last week, we did kind of miss something that I wanted to bring up, because we were, right when it was said, I believe we were talking over it. And apparently it was rumored between the people in the New Republic rehab or whatever. It was rumored that Moff Gideon escaped prison. Obviously, they say it's a rumor, so I don't know if that's to try to make us believe that this Empire cell that's going on that attacks Bo-Katan. I don't know if that's to make us believe that it's Moff Gideon or that it actually is Moff Gideon. Obviously, we'll find out at some point in this season, I would think. But I just wanted to bring that up just to say it because we did miss it. But last week was a great episode. Didn't focus a whole lot on Mando, obviously. A lot of Dr. Pershing, but this one we'll see how it goes. Mark has seen some things that he's mad that he's seen because we record these at night. And I have also seen some things. So let's just get into it, and we'll talk about it after. Also, another thing is she's in this clan now. But you've brought it up before, like they're the children of the Watch, you know, they're Death Watch foundlings, and Bo-Katan was not fond of Death Watch, so that is also why she's a little on edge about the whole thing, and what kind of makes it ironic that she's sort of part of it at the moment.
Yeah, kind of stuck with them.
Dude, there's so many now.
Wow. There's actually
the one on the left looked like Boba Fett. That looks like Boba Fett's armor, but just blue.
Yeah.
I guess it all looks like Boba Fett's armor, technically. But you get what I mean.
Technically, yeah. I mean, that's Boba Fett's helmet, literally.
No.
Basically.
It just had some green on the top. The sides weren't green.
Dude, there's actually so many of them.
No, that one looks like Boba Fett's helmet. We're just gonna keep saying it.
Oh wait, no, that's Boba Fett. Ah, never mind.
Oh, it's a crab. He's not moving it. That makes sense.
They're not rocks.
Yeah. And Mando didn't see that.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
Perhaps this lesson is for you then.
Oh, burn.
He's putting his arm out.
It's way too big for his.
My dad was the same one.
I can't.
He's gonna start jumping around.
Yeah. He is. He can start pulling the Yoda type movement. Oh! Oh, stop him! Got him. Oh, three. Uh-oh. What the heck is that? That looks like a dinosaur, dude.
Dude, what the hell is this planet that they're on? The first episode, we saw that crazy alligator coming out of the water. It's gotta be some dinosaur planet, dude. Bo-Katan's after it.
Let the clutch.
Oh, that looks sick.
That is insane. Oh, I can't. It's little.
So you gonna have flashbacks like Mando?
I think so.
Yep.
Yep.
Everything's gonna be all right, kid.
I think that's Ahmad Best. I think that's the dude that plays Jar Jar.
It is that. That's the one thing I've seen. That's exactly who that is. He's going crazy.
He's gross.
Dude. Oh! No way.
Oh my god.
Oh, and we're right back here.
Don't worry. We're gonna meet up with some friends of mine.
Wait. What is this ship? Hold on. No, what is this ship, Mark? Did you see the ship?
I did see the ship.
They're right behind me.
What about the others?
There are no others.
Do you think that's like a callback to like he's saying I've got to meet up with some friends and they happen to be from Naboo because he was Jar Jar?
It's gotta
You
be.
think that's why
It
they
has
did
to
it like
be.
that?
It's too ironic for it not. It's too perfect for it not to be like that. I've seen this too. This was.
I bet he gets shot in the chest at some point in the season.
Has to.
That's like that one is too easy to predict right there.
How do you eat when other people are around?
You don't. When you get your food, you go off to find a place where you can take off your helmet.
I love that she had to ask.
Yeah.
And Paz has some weight to pull up.
Dude, he's got that big machine gun at his body weight. Dude, look how that's crazy, dude.
I see a heat source there.
He's my son.
Yep.
Oh no. Well,
Jesus.
there's the heat source. Oh, are we gonna see this? Oh my god, he
Ew. Dude, that's disgusting.
He's gonna feed him the kid. Oh, alright. She lost some of her armor. Is she gonna get a new one? Yeah,
Maybe. I love the music, man.
He got ate by one of those things.
Oh. Dude, now this planet sucks.
There's always a bigger fish.
I like that right there.
They clap with their gauntlets.
You have done the highest honor of the creed, saving a foundling.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Shall I inlay the signet of the night owl?
Yep.
Would it be acceptable to wear one pauldron of the night owl and another with the mythosaur beneath the living waters on Mandalore?
When you choose to walk the way of the Mandalore, you will see many things.
Man, that one was good. That one was
I
really
like
good.
that one a lot, yeah.
What
Look
is
at this.
picture?
Look at this. I need
That's
that
too
as a
good.
wallpaper on my
Why is he so
computer.
green?
I don't know, dude.
He's
but
like
looks so-
neon green in that.
he looks so happy, man. I need that as a wallpaper.
Yeah, that was another great one. I think this season is coming along strong. We're halfway through it now. I did not expect in this season to have Bo-Katan so involved.
Yeah. She's like really involved, actually.
And I like it because I think Katie Sackhoff is like, dude, the fact that she's the voice.
Mhm.
Like Bo-Katan originated in the Clone Wars, was in Rebels.
Yeah.
She is the voice, and she looks exactly like her.
It's a
I know-
little. It's very weird, but I
Is
mean,
like-
hey, it works.
But it's the perfect thing because
yeah.
then you're not finding someone to play her in live action when she can
Exactly,
just do it.
it's-
So then the
yeah.
voice isn't any different either.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And
It was like the perfect casting.
Yeah.
For the character.
So I really like that. I really like that she's involved. She's definitely, obviously, she's getting along more
Mhm.
with the rest of them, but I still, she said this is the way,
Yeah, I
which
was
was
shocked at that.
surprising, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's completely sold on it though, on like sticking with them.
Nah, probably not.
Maybe so. Maybe a little bit more after this. After all of this, maybe she's, because I feel like initially it was she maybe doesn't trust them because of Death Watch and all of that. Obviously, maybe that would be the reason she didn't trust them initially, and maybe she does now because she sees they're not different. Like they're traditional Mandalorians.
Hmm.
They all follow the same creed, so none of them fight. Like
Yeah.
it's not how it was where it's Mandalorians fighting against each other constantly. And maybe she's starting to realize that. Seeing Baby Yoda, I know, like you could just tell that he's getting hit twice. The third one's coming up. You know he's gonna start jumping out of the way
Yep.
and go crazy. Cause even though he's a child, what is he, like 50, 60 years old?
Something like that. Yeah.
So he still has experience.
Hmm.
He's been trained by Luke Skywalker. Like, come on, he's gonna do something.
Plus, he was literally like at the temple. We know that now. I mean, we
Yeah.
knew that, but yeah.
That was a crazy sequence. I didn't expect to see that much. We see so much of Coruscant.
Hmm.
We
It
see
was
Republic
amazing, man.
gunships.
It was amazing. It was perfect.
Ahmad Best as a Jedi.
That was the best part.
Like, come on.
That was the best part, and he was going ham too. That was definitely the best part of that for me. Was
And
that?
he got away too.
Hmm. Which was, I thought he was gonna. I didn't think he was gonna get away,
He
but
gets away in a Naboo ship
with Grogu.
with Grogu. We'll figure out. Hopefully, we'll figure out how Grogu ends up where he ends up. Maybe.
Yeah.
Uh,
We have to see Naboo. We have to see Naboo.
Dude, if they go to Naboo, I'm gonna go
We
insane.
have to see it, man. Come on.
Oh my god.
They're
That's-
hinting at it. I feel like they're
Yeah.
hinting at it, and they
Yes,
have
they
to.
definitely are.
Come on.
Yeah, that's just, oh my god. The one thing I hate, I love Baby Yoda. The
Mhm.
one thing I hate about Baby Yoda is that because he's this Yoda species, he's always going to be a child. Unless they were to do a series way in the future where he's the main character. You know?
Yeah.
We're only going to see him as a child. He would have to be like 200 years old to be like to be like an adult, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So, are we ever going to hear him speak? Probably
And
not.
that's way past like, dude. That's like way past the sequels, dude. Like that goes like
Yeah.
way beyond that.
Yeah, 100%. So, he's not going to grow up very much with Mando.
Mm-hmm. Which is
Is
kind of
he
sad.
like, are we ever going to see him with the Darksaber? Probably not. Like, we're not
Mhm.
going to see him with an actual weapon. I don't
Force
think.
is his
Like,
weapon.
he's just gonna use the Force.
Yeah.
So that's my only thing with Baby Yoda, and keeping him in this series. They brought him back in Book of Boba Fett, bring him back for season 3, which I think is a good decision because that is Mando's whole purpose at this current time. He was a bounty hunter before. Now his whole purpose is Baby Yoda. It's that's his foundling.
Exactly.
So I think that was a good decision to bring him back, but you can't take him much of anywhere past where he is already. You know what I mean? He's just
Yeah, it's and you can't just be like, oh yeah, now he can talk and all this. And,
Yeah.
like, it just
May-
doesn't make sense.
I guess maybe he's learning how to fight now because Mando's trying to teach him. He can use darts,
Hmm.
but what else is it like? We're not gonna see this man using a jetpack. Like it's just you're just so limited with what you can do with him because of the age that he is.
Yeah. And
Um,
that's the part that sucks, is that it
Yeah.
takes forever for him, like Luke said, it takes a lifetime for him to, like, of an average, like, person, for him to be able to, like, learn everything that he needs to learn to complete his train, like, all that stuff. Like, it takes forever,
yeah.
and it just kind of is unfortunate because we're never going to get, like, an adult Baby Yoda with, like, a Mando or something.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the part that really sucks about it. It's not that we're
Yeah.
not gonna see adult Baby Yoda. It's that we're not gonna see adult Baby Yoda with Mando,
Yeah, and it's not even. I don't know. It sucks, man. It
unless
sucks.
he freezes himself in carbonite and has Baby Yoda bring him out of it in 200 years, and that's season 4.
Are you guys listening? Do that now. Do it now.
That would be so dumb. Oh my god, the entirety of the sequels happen while Mando's frozen in carbonite. Oh my god.
They do need the. I mean, I know it's so far in the future, and who knows? Like when between Return of the Jedi and the sequels, how long was that? Like,
I think it's 60, 70 years. Maybe it can't be that long because but Luke's like 20. Like 20, in
60s.
between 20 and 25.
67 years. That seems like a lot.
Well, I was saying 60 or 70.
60 or 70. That's still.
Maybe it's 40.
Yeah, that sounds a little better. Well,
Because it's
yeah.
20. It's 20 in between.
Mm-hmm.
In between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope.
Yeah, yeah.
I know it's a lot more than 20. Maybe it's double. Maybe it's 40. But yeah, there's a lot of time that goes on in between. That's why I do like that they're trying to fill in this gap. As much as people dislike the
Yeah.
sequels, at least they're trying to fill stuff in and build out the storyline in between the original and sequels. You
Yeah.
got the answer?
Return of the Jedi is set 4 years after New Hope, so it took place in 4 ABY, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then this says that The Force Awakens occurred in 34 ABY.
So it's 30 years.
Yeah, but then this one says 32, so it's like a 30-ish, I guess, years. The Force Awakens take place 34 years after the battle. So yeah, like 30 years, I think that's what it's looking like.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm
kinda-
reading here. Yeah, 30
Yeah,
years is correct. Okay, I
kind
thought it
of
was longer than that.
Yeah, because Luke. Yeah, I don't know. It's
I think they kind of screwed up that timeline, not going to lie.
yeah.
Because
Definitely.
Luke, Leia, and Han look like their real life age, which was, pushing 80.
Yeah,
And
it's like
they're supposed to be, well, I guess Han isn't 20.
yeah,
But there's
like,
no way Luke is like 34 or 54 years old in
Yeah.
in that.
yeah, like
There's no-
come on, man. He does not look 54. Sorry, Mark Hamill. I still love you.
Yeah, like, that's not
You're
a
the
shot
goat.
at him. That's just them.
You're the goat,
Yeah.
but
I guess maybe it was that timeline to keep Han alive because Han, I think, was in
Mhm.
his 30s technically
yeah.
in the original trilogy. So I mean, they still could have went even older. They could have went 40 years, dude. They could have made him 70. That's what he looked
Yeah.
like. He looked older than 70.
Yeah, so I mean,
maybe he was 40 in the original trilogy. Maybe I'm getting everything wrong. Who knows? But
So baby Yoda would have been like, how old is he in this? Did you say like
50.
50?
I
50?
believe he's 50.
Okay, so he would have been like 80 then. Well, actually, a little bit less than that, I guess, because technically.
This is like 4 or 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
And I
So.
guess, well, this season specifically is 2 years after Mando season 2. That apparently that was said.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So like, you know what I'm trying to get. He's
Yeah.
around close to 80 when the sequels are going on.
Yeah, so can he
Basically.
even talk by then?
Yeah. Like
Who
we
knows?
we literally know zip about this. So really they could make this up on the fly as they go if they really want to, because we don't
Mhm.
know anything about the species.
Yeah.
So they could really just start having him talk maybe if they wanted to, like it's whenever, or
Dude, what kind of voice would this man have? Oh my god.
I
Because
don't
he's not
know,
going to
'cause
talk like Yoda, because Yaddle doesn't talk like Yoda.
yeah.
So
But it's
he's
like,
just
why
going to
does
talk normal.
did they ever make a reason for like why Yoda talks like that, or no? Is it just because he just
I,
talks like that?
I think it's just theories. I don't think there's actually a
Oh,
reason.
okay, there's no concrete evidence.
Who knows? Star Wars is just a whole bunch of theories.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. No, his first words are
Yeah. No, his first words would definitely be "This is the way." Like if they actually
They would have to.
made him talk in this, that would be his first
Yeah,
words.
they would have to. They would have to.
100%. But yeah, that's it. We just went on this whole tangent about Baby Yoda and how it sucks that we're never gonna hear him talk. But
I was
maybe
just trying to get like
maybe they'll
a
pull it out.
if they make a Baby Yoda show, dude, that's like over 100 years past sequels.
Yeah, like that's gonna be such a long time. Maybe, dude, maybe they just have him die in this series.
Don't say that.
There is no shot.
Don't say that.
Dude, there's no way they would ever do that.
Dude, they would have to make
Actually,
a
zero way.
They would have to make a Grogu show. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I know it's so far, but like they would have to make a Grogu show.
Hey, that starts some stuff after the sequels.
That's true.
Maybe he trains with Rey. You never know.
I mean, that could have. I mean, people would be furious. It would be insane, dude. It would be insane.
I can imagine. I cannot imagine the amount of hate that would get.
Dude, the amount of backlash that they would get for that would be just absurd.
Because apparently Daisy Ridley has said she would like to come back to Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see it. Like, I think they can. I mean, they're filling in this gap in between the original and sequels. Why not also do some stuff after the sequels? They're planning on doing stuff before the prequels. They're just building out this massive timeline. So,
Yeah, I would
why
definitely
not
be
bring
down
it
for them
back
to do something just to kind of flesh out the characters a little more.
Yeah.
Because that's really what I would want to see, is just them fleshed out more.
Yeah, because that's mostly what the sequels lacked.
Yeah, exactly.
Between the main characters especially. So
Oh, for sure.
That's what you would see more of. Maybe she trains Finn. That would be
That's
cool.
kind of what they were hinting at the end. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Is Finn being force sensitive, which would be pretty cool.
So that would be awesome to see, but I don't know. I just don't know if they would ever green light it, just because they know that there would be a lot of hate toward it. Like
People would
it's
be.
just I mean, you were right.
Dude, I could just picture it now, man.
But I would love to see it. Imagine Baby Yoda at that point. He's 80 years. He's 80. Maybe he's like mid 80s.
Yeah.
That's hilarious to think about, that he's mid 80s and this dude would still be, you know, a foot tall.
That would be crazy.
Maybe
Although I don't know.
He's got the Darksaber at that point. He's a Mandalorian Jedi.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I don't feel like he would want to like leave
Yeah.
the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
he
only
wouldn't leave
thing
the
though,
Mandalorian.
is
Yeah,
just because of
100%.
Mando, and
Yeah.
he would want to honor him. So, but that'd be funny.
Oh man, this is just This is really us just rambling on.
Yeah, we really went on for a while. That was not
If you made
expecting
it,
that.
if you made it this far in the video, leave a comment below and tell us that you made it this far, just to hear us ramble on about just random things with Star Wars and what could happen. Obviously, I've said this before. If the fans wrote Star Wars, it would be terrible. That includes us. That definitely includes us. I'm not just picking on other people. I'm picking on anyone that's a fan of Star Wars.
Oh man, that's
We're
too
talking
good, man.
about Baby Yoda training with Rey at like 80 years old.
Oh man, that'd be too funny. That'd be too funny.
Cause like, bro, in this show, how old is Mando? He gets saved during the Clone Wars.
Yeah, I
As a
forget how
child.
old he
I
was.
guess
I forget.
he'd probably be in his 30s, maybe.
I forget how old he was. I remember.
I think he's like he's probably close to 40, or he's low 40s, early 40s. That's what I would think, because he's not an infant when he gets saved during the Clone Wars, but he's a child. So you got at least 20 there.
So, so Mando season 1, how far was that after Return of the Jedi?
Like 5 years. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
this says
reading
9
something.
AB. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. If you have an actual date for his birth.
Oh, I do not have a date.
Oh,
for his
okay.
birth.
Never mind. Well, okay. Then this one says he is. It's still, assuming.
Mm-hmm.
But he would be about 36 to 38 years old, somewhere around there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying.
So he's, you set him in the sequels, he would be, what, 50? He'd be like 60 years old. He'd be looking like the original trilogy characters, according to Star Wars. Dude would look like he's on his deathbed at 57 years old. So he'd be around for the sequels. Mando essentially, like, say he lives to like 80, he'd almost see Baby Yoda at close to 100 years old, like 90 to 95 years old. That's probably as far as he'll get, unless he freezes himself in carbonite for 300 years and comes back, and Baby Yoda's the Grand Master of the Jedi Order.
That's too funny, man. That is just too funny.
Oh man! All right, let's stop rambling. This episode was great. I'm excited for next week. Hopefully, maybe we'll see. Now that we've seen the flashback from Baby Yoda, maybe we'll see some more. Because like we said, we'll hopefully. What are you laughing at, dude?
I'm just laughing at our conversation.
Dude, I know.
It's too funny.
Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see Naboo. That's
the
my
hope.
one. That's my one singular hope for the rest of the season, is that we see Naboo.
That's exactly what I want to see.
That is my only thing. Maybe we see Jar Jar. Oh my god.
Dude, no way we see Jar Jar. No, dude, no way we see Jar Jar. That would be we have to see Jar Jar now.
Best talks to Jar Jar.
We have to see Jar Jar now.
That'd be too funny. All right. If you made it this far in the video, please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching.